Good evening and welcome to the 2019 season of TVJ's Junior Schools Challenge Quiz. It's Corinaldi Avenue Primary from St. James up against Seaview Gardens Primary from St. Andrew. I'm your host, Tony K. Dawkins, and the action begins right now. Time now for section 1 of the competition, where both teams will be asked questions alternately with 10 seconds to answer, 1 point for each correct answer. Earlier we had the toss Corinaldi Avenue Primary 1. They decided to have Seaview Gardens Primary play first. This section lasts for 4 minutes. We have that time on our clock. We begin with you, Seaview Gardens, with Bible knowledge. How old was Isaac when he married Rebecca?
37 years old.
That's incorrect. It's 40 years old. Corinaldi Avenue Bible knowledge. How old was Ishmael when he was circumcised by his father Abraham?
13.
That's correct. Seaview science. What's the name for the main part of a plant which holds it upright?
Stem. Stem.
That's right. Corinaldi Avenue science. What's the name of the process in which water stored in a leaf passes into the air as vapor?
Photosynthesis.
That's incorrect. It's transpiration. Seaview Gardens, local affairs. It's a visual question. Team, look at the monitor and identify this Jamaican senator.
Michael Collins.
That's incorrect. It's Robert Nestor Morgan. Corinaldi Avenue, local affairs, visual question for you. Look at the monitor and identify this Jamaican senator.
Michael Lee.
That's incorrect. It's Wentworth Skeffrey. Seaview, English language. Give a 7-letter noun starting with G, which means a faint light.
Claire.
That's incorrect. It's glimmer. Corinaldi Avenue, English language. Give a 6-letter adjective starting with M, which means having a soft, rich sound or color. That's incorrect. It's mellow. Seaview Gardens television, another visual question. Look at the monitor and identify this actress.
Sky Jackson.
It's incorrect. It's Amanda Stenberg. Corinaldi Avenue television, visual for you. Look at the monitor and identify this actress.
Zendaya.
That's incorrect. It's Willow Smith. Seaview general knowledge. What's the official language of Quebec in Canada?
French.
That's right. Corinaldi Avenue general knowledge. What's the official language in Australia?
English.
That's right. Seaview social studies. What's the name given to the small fragments of rocks and soils moved during erosion?
Weathering.
That's incorrect. It's sediments. Corinaldi Avenue social studies. Name one of the 2 main agents of soil erosion.
Water and air. Water.
One is correct. Water is correct. Wind would have also been correct. Music for Seaview Gardens. Which local gospel artist recorded the single If It's Not You?
Kevin Downs.
That's right. Corinaldi Avenue music. Which local gospel artist recorded the single Heart Look Ugly?
DJ Nicholas.
That's correct. Seaview Gardens mathematics. What's the median of the set of numbers 5, 9, 11, 7, 8, and 6?
Eight.
That's incorrect. It's 15 over 2 or 7.5 or 7.5. Corinaldi Avenue mathematics. What's the median of the set of numbers 10, 4, 9, 12, 7, and 3?
Nine.
That's also incorrect. It's actually 8. And that bell signifies the end of section 1. We have a tied score, Seaview Gardens Primary and Corinaldi Avenue Primary, both on 3 points. But before we go to the break, here's a friendly tip for the kids from NCB Insurance. And the tip is, try to be upbeat even when all is not going well. Think positively before you do tests and exams. Stay with us, the Junior Challenge Face-Off is up next. Welcome back to TVJ's Junior Schools Challenge Quiz 2019, where both Seaview Gardens Primary and Corinaldi Avenue Primary are on 3 points as we go into the Junior Challenge Face-Off. In this section, individual team members face off in the categories of math, science, social studies, and English language. Our first face-off, it's in mathematics, and it's between Shamar Robinson of Seaview Gardens. He's up against Cassandrine Carr of Corinaldi Avenue Primary. Shamar, we begin with you. What is 4/5 of $900?
$720.
That's right. Paul was 12 years old 5 years ago. How old will he be in 7 years' time?
24 years old.
That's right. A car traveled at 100 kilometers per hour. How far did it travel in 30 minutes at the same rate? Time's up. Cassandrine, want to try?
Yes, Miss, 50 kilometers.
That is correct. Shamar, what's the next square number after 81?
100.
That's right. If $144 is shared in the ratio 2 to 3 to 7, what's the largest amount?
$84.
That's correct. Cassandra, we're now over to you. What is 2/5 of $480? Time's up. Shamar, want to try?
Yes, Miss, $192.
That's right. Cassandrine, Jillian will be 19 years old in 5 years' time. How old was she 3 years ago? That's right. A vehicle traveled 120 kilometers per hour. How far did it travel in 45 minutes' time at the same rate? Question passes. Shamar, want to try?
No, Miss.
It's 90 kilometers. Cassandrine, what's the next prime number after 61?
Oh, 63.
That's incorrect. Shamar, want to try?
Yes, 67.
67 is correct. Cassandrine, if $169 is shared in the ratio 1 to 5 to 7, what's the second largest amount? Time's up. Shamar, want to try?
$65.
$65 is correct. That takes us now to the category of science. It's between David Bell of Seaview Gardens Primary. David is up against Mikhail Hudson of Corinaldi Avenue Primary. David, apart from water vapor, what's another name for the gaseous state of water? Question passes. Mikhail, want to try? It's steam. David, what's the name for a single straight root that grows down from a plant?
Root.
That's incorrect. Mikhail?
The stem.
That's also incorrect. We're looking for taproot or primary roots. David, what's the name for the part of a plant that covers the flower before it opens?
Sepal.
That's correct. What's the name for water that condenses on cool objects from the water vapor in warm air? Okay?
No.
It's dew. David, apart from backbone, what's another name for the series of bones that run from the skull to the pelvis in the body?
Spine.
Or vertebrae, vertebral column, or spinal column. That is correct. Mikhail, now we're over to you. What word describes a material that lets light through completely? Time's up, David.
Yes, thank you. Transparent.
That is correct. Mikhail, after germination, what's the specific name for the new plant growth that grows upward above the ground?
Root.
That's incorrect, David.
Yes, miss. Shoot.
Shoot is correct. Mikhail, what's the name for the male part of a flower?
The stamen.
That is right. What happens to the amount of water vapor in the air as the temperature rises? Time's up, David.
Okay.
It increases. Mikhail, what one name is given to parts of the body that allows the organism to sense sound, light, and heat? David?
Yes, thank you. Sense organs.
Sense organs is correct. Taking us now to English language, it's between Amelia Shaw of Seaview Gardens. Amelia Shaw is up against Nia Daly of Corinaldi Avenue Primary. So, Amelia, we begin with you. Form an adjective from the word nonsense.
Nonsense.
No, that's incorrect. Nia, want to try?
No, miss.
It's nonsensical. Amelia, spell sensational.
Sensational.
That's right. What tense is used in this sentence? I shall go to the country next week.
Participle.
That's incorrect, Nia.
No, miss.
It's future tense. Amelia, identify the interrogative pronoun in this sentence. Whom did you meet at school today? That's right. Spell the plural of the word radio.
Radios.
That is correct. Nia, we're now over to you. Form an adjective from the word noble.
Noble.
That's incorrect, Amelia. It's nobility. Nia, spell routine.
Routine.
That's correct. What tense is used in this sentence? Daddy is riding his motorcycle to work today.
Present continuous tense.
That's correct. Identify the reflexive pronoun in this sentence. I did this myself. That's incorrect, Amelia. It's myself. Nia, spell the plural of the word fairy.
Faries.
That's incorrect. Amelia? Amelia, want to try?
Yes, miss. Fairies.
That is correct. Taking us now to our final face-off. It's in the category of social studies, and it's the Battle of the Captains. We have the captain of Seaview Gardens Primary, Tishana East, up against the captain of Corinaldi Avenue Primary, Javoni Robinson. So, Captain Tishana, we begin with you. CARICOM is a regional body. What does CARICOM stand for?
Caribbean Community.
That's right. Which set of Europeans colonized the island of Cuba?
The English.
That's incorrect. Captain Javoni?
Yes, miss. Spaniards.
Spaniards, that's correct. Captain Tishana, under Crown Colony government in Jamaica, the number of parishes was reduced to 14. How many existed before?
18.
That's incorrect. Captain Giovanni?
Yes, Miss. 22.
That is correct. Captain Tishano, what's the name of the person who represents the Governor General of Jamaica in each parish?
The Custos.
That's right. In Jamaica, which governor read the Emancipation Proclamation in the 19th century?
Clifford County.
That's incorrect. Captain Giovanni, wants to try?
No, Miss.
It's Sir Lionel Smith. Captain Giovanni, we're now over to you. Carifesta is a regional cultural celebration. What does Carifesta stand for?
Caribbean festivals.
That's
incorrect.
Yes, thank you. Caribbean Festivals of Arts.
Judges, plural on festivals is okay? Accepted? That's accepted. Caribbean Festival of Arts is correct. Captain Giovanni, which Caribbean country is well known for its practice of voodoo?
Haiti.
That's right. In what year was Crown Colony government introduced in Jamaica?
1865.
That's incorrect. Captain Tishano?
No, thank you.
Giovanni was 1866. Captain Giovanni, after which elections in Jamaica are mayors normally selected?
General elections.
That's incorrect. Tishano?
Okay.
It's the local government elections. Captain Giovanni, at which location in Jamaica was the Emancipation Proclamation read by Sir Lionel Smith in the 19th century?
In Kingston.
That's incorrect. Tishana, would you like to try?
No, thank you.
It was in Spanish Town Square. And that brings us to the end of our final face-off and the end of section 2. We have Seaview Gardens Primary on 22 points, Corinaldi Avenue Primary on 10 points. Stay with us. The final challenge is up next. Welcome back to TVJ's Junior Schools Challenge Quiz 2019, where Seaview Gardens Primary is on 22 points, Corinaldi Avenue Primary on 10 points. Now for our viewers' information, the question asks the Corinaldi Avenue Primary in the English language face-off, form an adjective from the word noble should have read form a noun from the word noble. As such, Corinaldi Avenue Primary was asked a substitute question in the break, to which the answer was incorrect. That means the scores remain the same, 22 points for Seaview Gardens Primary, 10 points for Corinaldi Avenue Primary, as we go into the final challenge. In this section, questions will be thrown open to both teams, with the first to press the buzzer, earning the right to answer after being identified. Teams earn 2 points for each correct answer. They lose 2 if the answer is incorrect or if they answer before being identified. This section lasts for 4 minutes. We have that time on our NCB Insurance Omni Educator clock. The teams are ready. Teams, all the best as we go into our first question. It's in local affairs and it's visual. Look at the monitor and identify the person. That's KD Knapp, the center. Sports, El Clasico is the name given to a football match between which two? Corinaldi Avenue?
FC Barcelona and Real Madrid. FC Barcelona and Real Madrid.
Which two rival Spanish football clubs? That's correct. Bible knowledge. In the story of Noah and the Ark, which two birds were sent out after the flood? Seaview?
A dove and a raven.
Sent out after the flood. That's correct. Science. What's the name for the repeating way that water moves into the atmosphere as water vapor, falls to the earth as precipitation, and returns to the atmosphere through Corinaldi Avenue?
Water cycle.
Through evaporation. The water cycle is correct. English language. Does the word nitpicking mean to join a special group or to point out small mistakes? Corinaldi Avenue?
To point out small mistakes.
That's right. Music. Who was the lead singer for the group known as the Pips? Gladys Knight. General knowledge. In which Caribbean country is the Hugh Wooding Law School based? Trinidad and Tobago. Television is a visual question. Look at the monitor and identify this person. Grace Jones. Mathematics. Paul had 80 sweets and gave 3/5 of them to share equally between Anne and Joe. What percentage of the sweets did Joe receive? Corinaldi Avenue. Time's up, it's 30%. Social studies, in what year was the Emancipation Act passed in Great Britain, which led to the abolition of slavery? It was 1833. Television. In the 2019 movie, The Lion King, who voices the role of Nala? It's Beyonce. Sports, a visual question. Teams, look at the monitor and identify this person. Seaview Gardens.
Rihanna Williams.
Jamaican athlete, that's correct. Bible knowledge. Which Bible patriarch's name meant laughter? Corinaldi Avenue.
Isaac.
That's right. Science. What's the general name for a thing which causes the sense organs to respond? For example, Seaview Gardens.
Stimulus.
For example, heat, light, and sound. That is correct. English language. What's the singular form of the word lice? Corinaldi Avenue.
Loves.
That is correct. Music. Miguel Orlando Collins is the birth name of which Jamaican artist? Sizzler. General knowledge. How old was the Jamaican reggae icon Bob Marley when he died? Seaview.
36.
That's right. Local Affairs, who is the Member of Parliament for Central St. Catherine in Jamaica. And that answer is Olivia Babsy Bridge. And that bell signifies the end of the match with Seaview Gardens Primary on 30 points, Corinaldi Avenue Primary on 18 points, which means a hearty congratulations to you, Seaview Gardens Primary. Well tried, well played, Corinaldi Avenue Primary. Stay with us, we wrap things up when we get back. Welcome back. Seaview Gardens Primary is our winner. And in the true spirit of TVJ's Junior Schools Challenge Quiz, we invite the captains of both teams to shake hands. So captains. So again, the final scores are Corinaldi Avenue Primary on 18 points and Seaview Gardens Primary on 30 points. That means that Seaview Gardens Primary will now advance to round 2 of the competition. Now before we go, a special thanks to the teachers who have worked hard with these teams. From Corinaldi Avenue Primary, we thank Stephanie Peterkin. While from Seaview Gardens Primary, we thank Dave Roy Williams. We also acknowledge our judges for this evening's match, Dr. Margaret Bailey and Miss Dorothy McFarlane. Now, don't forget to join us tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. for the 23rd match in round 1 when Arden Preparatory faces Catherine Hall Primary. See you then.